Sometimes you have to remind yourself.
And that's
Good.
Yeah.
In this exact moment, I don't want to die.
Yeah.
Have you ever...
Died.
Who can relate?
So many people. You would be surprised.
I hated that fucking song, dude. Who can relate?
Who can relate? No. Have you ever like been just doing an everyday activity and you're like, oh shit, if I died right now, this would be embarrassing? Or is that just something I do?
It might be like
That might be a you thing.
a...
Amy.
Yeah. If you like it, I love it.
Thank you. Oh, look at your Halloweeny background.
Yeah. You didn't pick up on that?
No, I haven't looked at the screen not one time. No.
You know what's funny? I can see the screen.
You can?
Yeah. I have
Glasses. I
Yeah.
love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Hey, T, how you doing? T just subbed for 19 months.
Woo!
That's wild. That's a long time to have been subbed.
We appreciate that. And all right, I'm gonna jump into this. I can't
Hold it in?
I can't hold it in no more, and I haven't talked to anybody about it.
Oh,
This,
you heard it first.
and I'm giving y'all insight into my personal life right now, G. Yesterday, my mom went on a date
Okay. With a new?
with my dad.
What?
Yeah,
What? What?
yeah,
What?
yeah,
Like a real date.
yeah,
Did your dad ask her out?
yes.
And your mom said yes.
Yeah. And then she was like, yeah, we've been talking. I wanted to talk to you about how you feel about it. And yes, bitch, that's how I felt too.
T is dropping emotes in the chat. Lots and lots and lots of them.
KB, that's fucking wild.
Mind you, my parents divorced when I was like 6, 7 years old.
Sometimes this happens. This happens. I also think that this is going to happen to somebody close to me as well.
Damn.
Yes, that their mom and dad are getting back together after 30 years. Yes. Yes. I don't want to like name any names. I don't want to like, but yeah, and I'm like, holy shit. I mean, I know I worked with a woman.
And the fucked up thing is I really don't give a shit. They are so fucking compatible. And I'm like,
Oh, damn it.
yeah.
Damn it. How do you feel?
Okay, so it's weird.
Yeah. Can you even picture
To
your mom
say
and
the
dad
least.
together? Like, it's been so long since they've been together.
Right.
Like, do you even, I wouldn't. That's fucking wild.
Right?
Okay, so it's weird. Yes.
Now I support them. Do whatever. You're
Of course,
adults.
they're adults.
Obviously. Like, what the fuck am I going? You
They're
know,
your
what I'm saying?
parents. Yeah.
Yeah. But like, they kissed each other. Like it was just a peck, and I was like, I can't do it. I can't.
You're like,
And they made me,
"Ew."
and I'm like, I can't.
That's fucking wild. That's wild. My coworker did that too. Her and her husband were split for a good 25, 30 years, and they got remarried.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've heard of stories about people marrying and divorcing the same person multiple times.
Yeah.
Really?
I've been on a you can make fun of me, but I've been on a sister wives kick because recently one of the wives left the dude,
Okay.
and I hate that dude. I think he's the fucking worst. So now I'm like, yeah, go Christine. But there's an episode where because they all go to family therapy together, all
Yeah.
the wives and the husband. And one of the guys was talking about how he sees that so much that it's like people get married 2 and 3 times. And a lot of times that second or that third marriage is to the person they were married to the first time.
Yeah.
That's expensive. that's very expensive.
You lived a whole life separately and then spin the block on the relationship third. That's wild as fuck.
I just needed a break, you know?
Well,
I needed to find myself, you know?
but if there are kids involved, that means there's probably some
Sure.
friendship that continued. Maybe when you got together, you were too young, you weren't in the right place. You stay friends with this person. I mean, they got together in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I mean, they got married at 19.
Oh, that's young.
right.
Well, and now they're full-blown adults.
Yeah.
That can make their decisions. So if they think it's a good idea, you know.
I said, okay.
Oh my God. Is your dad going to move up here?
Don't.
Oh,
I can't. Don't just pause.
full stop.
I'm just saying.
Don't stop thinking.
I can't help it.
We right here.
I can't. I can't help it.
Texas Roadhouse
My
yesterday. That
my
was the
mind
day.
is blown, which I can only imagine how you felt.
Right.
T said she's down. She's in it. Let's do this.
Yeah.
She's a blessing. Let's do this. So, go. Good job, Miss Anita. I will always praise Miss Anita. Doesn't matter for what. You know what? It's because I know your mom knows her worth.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I think that she is completely capable of making that decision.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
I support her. I don't know your dad. I don't even know your mom.
Yeah. They're both, you know.
Your mom's just always very supportive.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What a wild time. Like nobody.
I didn't have really time to like think about anything or anything because it was like, I had a lot of stuff going on and work's been really busy and I've been doing a lot of shows, so it was like I really don't have time. So it was like I hadn't even like caught up with them or whatever. And then my mom was like, "Oh yeah, your dad will be up here on Saturday," and I'm like, "Oh, all right, cool or whatever." She's like, "Yeah, we're going on a date," and I was like.
You're doing what?
I mean, I guess that Texas Roadhouse be bussin'. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Have they been in communication over the years at all?
yeah, just to check in on each other.
Mm-hmm.
The last time they saw each other was at my graduation, my college graduation.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it's been a minute.
yeah. And then, you know, both of them had spouses and shit, so you're not about to disrespect that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, mine.
But they were just amicable.
Yeah, they had got to that point.
Good.
To being amicable. They would both say the same shit about each other, which was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they'd be like, my mom would be like, your daddy crazy. And then I'd be out with my dad, and he'd be like, your mama crazy. I was like, "Oh, all right." But they both do the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I see why they had dated
They're
in the first
compatible.
place.
Yeah.
Like, they watch the same old people shows that they like old people black shows. Like, when I left, they was watching some Tyler Perry shit.
That's wild.
So I was just like, all right, well, yeah.
My coworkers, it was like, dude, he like pestered her for years. And she's like, she was one of those, like, I'm never doing that again. I'm never getting married. She had like a couple boyfriends and then she just married Jesus. She just stopped. And he pestered her and they had one child together.
Mm-hmm.
And that child is my age. So it was like they were still co-parenting her. But like she didn't need to be co-parenting.
Yeah.
But they're still hanging out all the time.
Yeah.
So we kept telling her, we're like, just do it, dude.
Yeah.
Just give him another chance. Like he's been trying for 30 fucking years. And she did. She married his ass. And I was like, well, you gave in.
Yeah.
Now the chase is over.
Yeah.
He doesn't even care anymore. I'm just kidding. They're happily in love.
Yeah.
It worked out really well the second time.
Yeah.
I think that happens, especially like Tim was saying, people who have kids.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think like
Because you have a reason to kind of
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Keep up and, you know. But what it was that, you know, my stepmom had passed away, and then my dad was in Danville, and, like, he had kind of disconnected from a lot of his friends up here, and then he was not going to move back to fucking racist-ass Mississippi. So my mom would just call to check in on him to see how he was doing and grieving and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even
right.
like, oh. And so I talked to her, and this is the true conversation, a real moment. I just told her, like, I don't want y'all relationships to be based off of his grieving. So, like, if it's, and she was like, no, we had a conversation. We actually talked about that because I don't want that either.
Right.
And I was like, oh, you guys, she's like, yeah, we talked a lot. And I was like, oh, well, maybe I should shut the fuck up.
Oh, you guys talked already. Got it. I used to be the common denominator here. You guys used to kind of talk through me.
Yeah.
And but now that y'all are talking on your own, I'll just back up.
Yeah.
I'll just step aside.
But yeah, and
so
I mean,
you've had a reason to smoke. Like it hasn't. You know, I'm very happy. I'm very happy for Miss Anita.
good for them. Whatever.
T, I don't want to read that out loud. You can see now. Can't you?
Bam. Oh man.
Nope.
Oh man.
That's fair though. And that's a lot of emotions.
Yeah. So
Was any part of you like, yes, my mom and dad got back together?
I don't want to see my parents date regardless.
Nope.
Like,
Don't want it.
Like, it's not even that it's them two. It's more like
It's their business.
it's like, y'all, I don't care about old people dating. Like, I don't know. Like,
it's not a show I would tune into.
Yeah, that's not my shit right there.
Yeah.
You know.
Dating when you're older is wild.
But they be getting it. Yo, old people dating. Yo, old people, they don't even give a fuck. Like, they don't even give a fuck. Like, they just be like, you want to go out? Yeah. They be so mismatched. But do you get what I'm saying? Like, because they're, like, older, they've been through some shit. They know what it is. They fucking, how they date is so different that it's like, hey, we got, like, 2 things in common. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Let's do those things. Yeah.
We ain't play no games or nothing like that.
I don't
like,
know. Some of them
every old
be
person
wild.
I know usually be dating multiple people.
That's true. Yes.
And we know one.
Yes, we do.
And I know one.
And
I know, yes.
We know one.
Yeah.
You know one. I know one.
Yeah.
We know them.
We know them. They
All
don't
right.
never just be, if you want to talk about
You gotta-
player and pimping.
You got a main, and then you got some sides.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Tim's seen it.
Yeah.
We've all seen it.
Yeah. It'd be
God, as soon as you said that too, that's who popped in my mind.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, they do be doing that.
Yeah.
But also like, okay, sometimes like an older couple will come out to like the open mic, which is a Tuesday. And I'm like, hey, if I didn't have to be here, like this wouldn't be like a Tuesday. Oh, you're probably retired.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yo, hey, another
They can do whatever the fuck.
Another reason why I smoke. Why did I've had a show every fucking night, right?
Yeah, you've been crushing
So that's
it.
also why I smoke, G.
Yeah.
Because I have not seen, like, my parents have talked more than I have to my girlfriend. And I'm like, damn, I'm kind of hating. That might be it. I might be hating.
You're just hating.
Yeah, it might be a little bit of that. But
They're fresh and new, you know?
you know, I'm like, how y'all find the time to talk? So, like, but, like, it was a Wednesday night, and I'm like, damn, I'm at this dope spot. I was at this speakeasy. All these older white people. Shout out to Tim Marco. All his homies came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gee, I was like, how are all these old ass white folks like out here, like on a Wednesday like this, like? And so I was like, these motherfuckers are retired.
Mm-hmm. Do whatever they want.
You can do whatever. And it turns out because they were kind of stiff or whatever. And then I was like, can I be real with y'all? And they're like, yeah. I was like when y'all walked in, I thought like, wow, this is a lot of old white people. And they busted up laughing. And this old lady was like, yeah, we thought the same. And I was like, all right, cool. And then I realized that I was like, how many of y'all smoke? And they were like, yeah. And I'm like, and they all came up to me. They're like, yeah. And I was like, it's a bunch of old retired motherfuckers out on a Wednesday night, got super baked, came up to the speakeasy, ordered a couple of drinks. I was like, that's the reason why they had a good time, but I couldn't tell because they were like...
They were probably edible high.
Yeah,
they were
they were
edible high.
stuck.
It's a different kind of high.
They were all these old people just stuck, like just... And I was like, wow.
I want that life.
I want that life. Like old people, the elderly people, you know what I'm saying? They doing their thing. They out here getting it.
They love to smoke.
Yeah.
Well, they love to do weed.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Why you smoke this week? Sorry, I've been honking.
Hey, you're fine. Mine's quick. I feel like every time I do this, it's like, well, I had a customer who did.
KB be like, all right, so my fucked up personal life this week.
A customer with an out-of-state ID, right, gets half of our allotment here in Illinois.
Okay.
She had an in-state amount.
Mm-hmm.
So we were like, hey, you are from out of state. Mm-hmm. So we have to put like 3 of these back. Mm-hmm. And she was like, my girlfriend lives here. And we're like, okay. And she got like unreasonably upset. And I'm like, well, just send your girlfriend in then.
Yeah.
She's got an in-state ID. Mm-hmm. And she's like, well, that doesn't make any sense.
No, it does.
It makes all the sense. This wasn't even my customer. She was at my neighbor's register. And he's like, she's like, I'm not gonna leave the state with it. And he's like, okay, I know that, I guess. He's like, hey, you convinced me, but like, there's nothing I can do about it.
That's some goofiness right there, girl. Just go get your boo.
We just continue. I guess like her whole experience was just trash. Like she came in, and my coworker was like, "Hi, welcome. Do you have a pre-order?" She says, "Yeah." She goes, "Okay, go ahead and stand on the dot for me." She's like, "I'm not standing on that." She's like, "Why?" She's like, "I'm close enough to it." She's like, "Okay." You know the people that just like fight to fight, like.
Yeah.
So then she like comes in, and then she has like the whole thing, and she's like, "Well, I'm gonna call my girlfriend," and he's like, "Okay." If you call your girlfriend, you gotta step outside the dispensary to do so.
Yeah.
So she calls her girlfriend and stands like right inside like not outside the dispensary, right inside. Mm-hmm. So we don't want to like shout over. So the host comes in and she's like, "Ma'am, you have to make your phone call out here." And she's like, "It's about a purchase here." And she's like, "Yeah, you still
can."
Lady, what do you think? Like, what do you think? Like, do you think that we're going to have you sign a waiver that's like, she promises not to bring this across state lines? What do you think? Like,
that's some entitlement.
It was so...
That's some entitlement, because it's like, but what about me? And it's like, no, but the rules are this.
I can't change the rules.
Yeah, like it's clearly stated. You know what it is. Stop tripping. Real, you know what I'm saying? Like, just follow the directions. Do you want the weed or not?
If you don't want it, you can go. That's fine.
And stop acting like you got other options.
This lady came in. This was my favorite. She's at my register.
Because
And like,
you do, but it's
first-
not, you're already there.
right. First
Like-
transaction sometimes takes a little bit of time, right?
Yeah.
And like, we're going. And I'm like, oh, hold on. My register is all freezing up. I'm like, I'm just waiting for the drawer to pop. And she's like, could you hurry up? I have to go to court. I'm like, girl, come back after court.
Yo, dude. But
Like,
she
here's the
need
thing.
that. She need that.
She
you don't
did.
know. She might be going to the clink clink.
You
Like-
you might be right, but my logic was, I don't know, like have your friend smoke you out, put an order in. If you have to go to jail, just don't pick up your order, obviously. And if you don't, like, you just come get your order and then you smoke a victory joint. Chill. Girl, you're gonna
She said
get
she need this
arrested.
for her anxiety.
You're gonna get arrested for being late to court. Like,
Hey fam, I've been to court and I've seen plenty of motherfuckers put out their blunt. And I'm like, dude, there's sheriff's cars right
walking
there.
up to the courthouse. Walking up to the courthouse. Hiding it under a bush so they can get it afterwards, hopefully.
I'm like, geez, like why would you?
So yeah, just typical interactions with people. That's why I smoke. Let's get this show started.
Yeah, and dudes, just a real quick tip. That musk cologne, heavy cologne that y'all be wearing to cover up the weed does not cover
Doesn't
up
work.
the weed. It just makes the weed more like,
Potent?
yeah.
Potent, maybe?
Like we just smelling too strong, strong smells.
Is that OG Kush Cool Water? I love it.
It do be OG Kush a lot of times. Not the cool water.
I couldn't think of like any other.
You get that OG Dracar.
Yeah. All right.
All right. This one's going to be spooky, just a heads up. So in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hell yeah. We do.
Is the happy corner.
Ooh, spooky.
So my spooky app didn't work, and I apologize.
I was like, what was different?
I had sound effects,
That's the reason why we came in with the backup. You know what I'm saying?
and I appreciate it.
We're gonna have to tell Sterling to start the podcast from right when your countdown happens.
Please don't.
It's gonna be spooky. It's the same.
But we came together like Voltron.
Sometimes repetition is spooky.
It is. Oh my goodness. All right. What a way to start off.
Welcome to the Happy Quarter Podcast with KB.
And Aimee. And spooky Timmy.
Ooh.
Hi Timmy.
Hello.
What was it supposed to be?
I had a sound effects board with a bunch of Halloween sound effects, and there were supposed to be laughter and screaming and thunders, and none of it worked. I think it was a prank app because I feel a little prank.
Oh, Timmy. You're so wholesome for trying, It was really nice. It was a really good effort. And I'm sorry that we're making fun of you.
Yeah, we appreciate that, G.
It was just how it unfolded that is so funny. Oh.
We appreciate it. A for effort.
Yeah, yeah. C+ for effort.
So good. Welcome to the show. Happy to be here.
Yeah.
It's Halloween weekend.
It is Halloween weekend.
We're spooky.
We're spooky.
I'm the
Getting
only
our
one who...
what's his name? Svengoolie on?
Svengoolie? Yeah.
Getting our Svengoolie on.
I'm wearing a dress that I got at Spirit Halloween that was labeled witch's costume. But I'm gonna wear it all the time. I love it.
Yeah.
I want to
I
wear
dig
it.
it.
I wore it to work. And hey, men just don't care sometimes. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They just don't care, and
Yeah.
they'll say whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, "So you dress like that all the time?" Yes, I will now.
Yeah. I'm Angela Davis.
She came in and said that, but she added a apparently to the end. I dig it. It's fine. I want to be comfy today, you know? Do you live in an area where you get a lot of trick-or-treaters? No. How do you feel about that? You cool with that?
I wish we got more trick-or-treaters, but then I saw how expensive candy was this year, and I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm kind of happy.
Yeah.
I need to go trick-or-treating. Shit.
I think you should.
Candy's expensive as shit.
I made Stankley go get some, and he's like, "For what?" I'm like, "For Halloween." He's like, "Ew, children." And I'm like, "You make a compelling argument here, but I'm gonna be home.
Yeah.
Like, I'm already home that day,
Yeah.
so I might as well just
Hand out a little bit of candy. Yeah.
hand out a little bit of candy, you know." I'm actually looking forward to having a year where I can pass out candy and not worry about my dog or the dog barking at every single child
Yeah.
that walks by.
Yeah.
So there's that, you know. There's
Yeah.
some silver linings.
Yeah.
We're gonna try it.
Yeah.
Been living in Baltimore 10 years and haven't had a trick or treater yet. Oh, most places here do trunk or treat. So you
That makes sense in
take
Baltimore.
candy from strangers out of a car, right?
Yeah.
One day a year.
Man, I remember when my parents had moved to Yorkville.
Ooh.
And my mom called me and my stepdad and was like, "Pick up candy. Kids are ringing the door." Like, we had not, the area that we had lived in, kids really didn't trick or treat.
Interesting.
So when we moved there, Halloween, we didn't have shit. And the kids was like, we're like, "Oh, sorry." And so my mom was like, "Can you?" And I was like, "I'll pick up some candy." And so I picked up a few bags of candy and then handed them out. And kids was coming to like late G. They was coming until like 9:30. Like,
I feel like
Yeah.
when we were younger, Halloween hours were a lot longer.
Oh yeah, I remember
I
getting
think
home.
it's 2 hours here.
Yeah, they like back in the day, we was getting it because I remember, yeah, like we were talking about our stories last week.
Yeah.
That last Halloween that I did, which was the one I was talking about last week, with where we was wearing the camo and all of that. We were out there for it because we did get the pillowcases. We was out there for a minute. Like, I know for a fact because I ended up staying the night. We were over there for we were out there for maybe until a good almost 10 o'clock.
Jeez.
Like, legit, like, we got home maybe around 10:30.
Well, we used to be able to hit multiple neighborhoods, so I know
Yeah.
it was a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah. T remembers staying out till 11.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Some states, I don't know if some states, but I know in the town Stankley comes from, like, there is no Halloween time. You can do that shit all day.
okay.
You just fucking show up.
Yeah, and the wild thing was...
That would piss me off,
And
honestly.
the thing with Yorkville was, it was kind of wild because they started at like 4.
I was gonna say I remember like getting off the bus and running home and pretty much like
Changing.
and hitting it.
Yeah. Or freshening up your costume because you wore it to school that day. And I don't know how they do that because ours is, I think here it's 4 to 6. And I don't know anybody that gets home from work at exactly 4 o'clock.
That's the reason why nobody started at that time. I never started trick-or-treating before 6 o'clock. Never. That's the reason why we were out until 10 o'clock.
They were, I don't know. It's been weird here. They were like, the police were coming and like busting kids that they thought were too old to be trick-or-treating at one point.
That's weird.
I did not.
Because later in the evening, that's when the older kids did trick-or-treat.
Yes.
It was like 7:30 to like 10 o'clock. So you get what I'm saying? Like,
I don't understand why that's a thing anyway. Like, I don't know. Why is there an age limit on trick-or-treating? I feel like as a 35-year-old, if I wanted to go trick-or-treating, I should be able to. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
yeah.
But like, who cares? And also,
Yeah.
like, you cannot look at a child and guess their correct age.
In Biden's America?
No.
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 No, sir. No, but if you were to line up 4 11-year-olds and be like, how old are each one of these children? They probably don't all look the same,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So how are you going to be? And you're going to card a child? Does he have an ID on him?
That's just stupid. Just let the kids fucking trick or treat. I don't want leftover candy. To be quite honest, like I would prefer not to have to like spread this shit out or eat it myself or throw it away or return it. I'd rather just give it to kids and fuck up their little teeth.
Right.
You know what I'm
Ruin
saying?
their lives.
But like,
Not
no,
my
for
own.
real. And it's cute to see them like trick or treating. I like giving out the candy.
I do too. It's like the most interaction with like strangers' children that I want to have.
Yeah.
You walk up, I give you something, you leave.
Yeah.
That's it. You go, oh, that's really cute. Go.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I rock with it. And I'm gonna say this. PSA.
Here it is.
Halloween PSA.
Ooh,
Parents.
PSA.
Parents, let your babies pick out their costume. I'm gonna repeat that. Let your babies pick out their costume. Like if they little, I get it. If they little, I get it. But if your kid is watching Coco Melon or is watching whatever little show is popping, Doc McStuffins or whatever, if that's what your baby is into, let them do that for Halloween. Don't dress them up as Smokey and Bye Felicia from Friday. Like, stop
I don't know.
doing this.
It makes me laugh though. It makes me laugh.
Like, but it's getting a little like, I don't know. It's getting a little weird. Let your baby wear, maybe they want to be Spider-Man. Maybe they want to, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they had a costume they wanted to do, but you want to get up here and post them on Instagram and shit. Damn, let your kids just have fun. They want to be 8-bit from, what is that fucking game? Because my nephews did it one year. What is that shit? Timmy, what is the game you play
Minecraft?
with? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. You got
They
it.
did like a cool Minecraft costume.
Nice.
Let them babies do that shit.
You're right.
Like, let them have fun with it. That's the whole day. Like, and listen, and if you want to dress up like somebody, then you dress up like that character.
You're projecting.
That's what KB's PSA. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Kay Green says, also from a kid's perspective, Halloween can determine what the neighborhood kids think of you. Good candy equals decent neighbor.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
true.
Yeah.
It's true. We had the houses pretty down in our home neighborhood, and we knew that our neighborhood was not like the spot.
Yeah.
We had the biggest house in the neighborhood was the house that handed out pennies.
A PSA.
You don't build add-ons to your house by giving away expensive candy.
I haven't seen that in years. I doubt people still do that.
Hey, and you know why? Because there's motherfuckers like me.
Well,
like,
they're parents now. They have to. The people that were kids getting those pennies are handing out candy now.
Yeah, because we know.
Unless they're sadists.
Don't hand. Why would you hand out pennies, G?
1 penny for you.
1 penny for you.
One
and there
penny
was
for
this
you.
lady. She would hand out a penny, but she would have them on a platter.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be like they're perfectly spaced, and I was like, "You sat up here perfectly spaced
Mm-hmm.
the pennies, like on like as if it was a treat." Man, fuck you, and fuck you to the people who bought that cheap ass black and orange fucking candy, peanut brittle. What? I don't know what the fuck that shit is. Fuck y'all.
I like that candy.
Y'all-
Tim, give that candy.
Yeah,
to
I'll
Tim.
take that. You can give me yours.
Tim will dispose of it for you. Kirk Blaze, don't forget about the dick buckets that gave us the God is an Awesome God papers. on
Oh yeah,
Halloween.
fuck y'all too.
Just turn your lights off. We won't
Yeah.
go to your house.
We won't go to
Seriously.
your crib.
Well, T said she got silver dollars, and I'm actually, I think
I would be okay with
Someone
that.
silver
gave
dollar or
$2
I was
bills.
going to say $2 bill.
Actually, I do remember.
That's cool.
We had a
Not
friend.
a penny.
Yeah, we had a friend down the street, Tim, across the street, whose their mom would give out like McDonald's, like a little, for a free ice cream or whatever.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
such a treat as a small child,
Yeah.
and then I find out she's still doing it. Yeah, she's doing something similar.
Yeah.
I don't
no.
think they give those out anymore because I think ice cream's $1, but she still does something.
Yeah.
Similar.
I do remember we had a house that did popcorn balls too.
Yeah, she would. I don't think you can hand make
Yeah.
any of your treats anymore, but like she would do the popcorn balls and then also give
Popcorn
you
balls are fire.
and then also give you a little snack bag.
Yeah.
And then my stepdad worked at Nestle, and so there was times that we had buku all the like we was just
Yeah.
like just giving out handfuls of candy because it was like, dude, like my stepdad got that all the time.
A guy down the street worked for, I don't remember what chip company it was, but it was the one who had to put on their packaging that their chips could cause anal leakage. You remember that?
Lay's, baked Lay's,
Yeah, it was the bake.
Yeah, he worked for that company.
Frito Lay. My stepdad worked for Frito Lay
and,
too.
and would hand out
Yeah.
little, sometimes full-size bags.
Yeah.
It's got enough.
Yeah.
It's got enough,
Fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah, my stepdad always was finding great factory jobs where he could get like free shit. So he worked at Frito Lay, and he worked at Nestle, and then he worked at Nissan.
Broke hack. Grossest Halloween game, bobbing for apples.
Apples,
I
oh.
hated that fucking game, dude. It was the worst game. Why was that? They had to. They don't do that anymore, right? Somebody
There's no way.
on this earth has died bobbing for apples. I'm sure. And so now we don't bob. Bobbing's banned.
Bob, no more.
Dude, it was a mean game. Like, it was just drown
Dude,
and also eat.
And
Get this water up your
and-
nose. Let me waterboard you.
take your teeth and bite into an apple and then bring it up and then toss it to the side.
Like the
what-
people that had like the super deep tubs too.
Yeah.
You guys are asshole. Like, ugh.
And then motherfucker, no using your hands. Like, relax, G. Like, I'm dying.
I'm drowning. There's water in my nose. No, I boycott bobbing for apples.
I don't
That
bob
shouldn't
for
be a
apples.
thing.
Now I gotta walk out into the cold because it's fun.
I gotta go spit up all this fucking water.
Oh man, I used to hate those cheap ass costumes my parents would get me, man.
Costumes, they still have. You go into the store and they have like a row of just like costumes and bags. But like the costumes and bags when we were small children, if you look back at them now, where one, they're super cheesy. Like they were paper masks, like they were really bad quality. But like also terrifying. Like if you wanted to be something scary, you could just get like a normal costume and it'd be scary now.
Yeah.
Like Superman, terrifying. Terrifying.
Yeah. The plastic mask with that string.
Yes.
Yeah, those ones, like, honestly, if they made the string better, those would make great purge masks. Or no, I'm being for real.
No,
But
I just thought of something.
but the strings, they never can make it through. You maybe got 500 steps before it.
Malort recently posted, Malort tastes like Halloween. Not the candy, but the inside of the mask. And I'm like, it does.
It does though.
It do be
Nailed
tasting like that.
What's your favorite TV shows that had Halloween episodes?
Specials?
Yeah.
Dude,
Easy.
Roseanne had great
easy.
ones.
Easy.
We loved watching The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror.
They're still doing
episodes.
those.
They are.
Yeah. They're on like 30 something. Home Improvement, I think, always had really good Halloween episodes.
See, Home Improvement, when I watch that show, I focus on the Binford, like, kitchen, bathroom, like, those episodes. Really love those. But, like, I don't really remember. Oh, yeah, they've, like, made haunted houses, as you do. And
There was one where they pranked Tim
Yeah.
with like a secret admirer who would leave a rose.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now,
Martin has some good
Jill
ones.
was way too good for Tim.
Yeah, she was.
She really was. She was way smarter than him. He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I watched an episode the other day where he woke her up in the middle of the night because he ate too much food. And he was like, can you go downstairs and get me some medicine? And she's like, no, I'm sleeping. And he's like, well, I'm just going to start farting. And so she was forced to get out of bed. And I'm like, you are a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I remember the episode where he was talking about her on his show about how much she drooled in her sleep. And he's like, we'd be like canoeing down her drool. And he was like singing a song where he's like, she's drooling, she's drooling, she's drooling down the river. Yeah, he was a dick.
He wasn't. He is a dick. Not was. Our Real Monsters had good Halloween episodes.
Yeah. Yeah. I always liked a lot of the shows. Episodes. For me, Martin had great Halloween episodes because they always end up, pranking on him. Their Halloween episodes are very Scooby Doo esque. I like that.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Modern Family had good Halloween episodes. That show like centers around Claire being like a big fan of like super scary and Phil hating it. So it's fun, I guess.
Yeah. They don't do them every season, but the Office Halloween episodes were always classic.
I don't know. That show, I've just lost like all my love for that show as I've gotten older and been like, huh. All the people that I liked when I first watched this show, I fucking hate.
Yeah.
Now, as you get older, you just relate to Angela more.
No. No.
Yeah. So see, people know what's up with the Martin.
Yep. It's Blow de Grand.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of him. Gotta get him back out.
Yeah. But the ultimate one for me is, and I think just because of how much they put into it, Roseanne always had really good. I watched because I got Peacock. They have all of the episodes,
All the Halloween episodes.
all the Halloween episodes in one chunk. And I watched them, and I was like, "Wow!" Like you could see where the show fell off.
The
based on-
progression. Yeah.
Like,
That sucks for them.
yeah.
I think the last Halloween episode on Roseanne, she like loses her spirit of Halloween,
And she's trying to get it back.
and she gets visited by like, it's like the one Christmas Tale
Oh,
of
the
Bubble
ghost
Gum.
of.
Yeah,
That actually isn't the last one.
that's not the last one.
Mm-mm. That is 2 seasons before the last one. Yeah. Because I thought that too, and I realized like, no, that shitty ass lottery season.
Oh yeah. See, I blocked that out. That's pretty
You
much where I
have
stopped.
to. You have to. It's
Like
so
you stopped
bad.
at the last good season is what happened. Like basically.
Did you pick up on like the Connors? Did you watch that show?
No, absolutely not.
Well, like I have questions.
Not even before the
Scandal.
scandal. I just thought that it was. I don't know.
I
There's
have a
something
friend
about
who watches that show and
Sarah Gilbert that doesn't.
who doesn't do it for you.
Yeah.
I had asked somebody, one of my friends loves that show, and I'm like, well, what did they do? What did they do about Roseanne? Like, what did they? And they're like, oh, they killed her. Like, they said she OD'd on drugs, and I'm like, oh, that's funny. I mean, it's not, you know what I mean, because of her scandal.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty good when it first came back with Roseanne.
I mean, like, regardless of the bullshit of the controversy, the reason, and everybody has said it, the reason why that show was so good, especially early on, is because she was such a good writer and she knew how to find all the beats and how to guide and develop the characters. That's the reason why Darlene's character, Funk, lasted the way it did. She didn't want that character to just have an episode where she was sad, and then in the next episode,
Okay.
she's okay.
Okay, but let me ask you this. So according to the Connors, then, like, the lottery season just did not, like, happen. It was all something. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we're continuing on the story, then the lottery season couldn't have happened. Yeah.
So, but what I'm saying is that, like, before all of that.
I know. These are just thoughts I'm
But-
having. I'm sorry.
Right. Before all of that, like, her talent as a writer was there. Like her husband, like her second husband, Tom Arnold, like, he understood that, like, yo, dude, she is fucking hilarious. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just fucked up that she ended up being, you know, twisted, the way that.
Yes.
But, like, talent-wise, just barring that shit, up until those last 2 seasons, Roseanne was a really good fucking show. Well written, had a good direction, kind of understood, you know what I'm saying, what they were doing, understood the tone of middle class, Midwest.
Oh, it was stupid relatable.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, and so like, I just, right, Tim.
I know that the lottery season, I know that it was a book that she was writing all along, but in the book, she's explaining that Dan died
Yeah.
at the, like, when he had the heart attack instead of surviving that and then moving on.
Yeah.
Also the story was that David was actually with Becky and the other Mark was with Darlene. So and that Jackie is a lesbian.
Right.
And yeah, like, that was the book. So I'm saying that book wasn't so the book was just a book then. It was, she just, I don't know. That's what I was curious about.
Jumping the shark. like when you have to, every show where you start to get super logical and you're like, but wait a minute. It's like, that's the moment where you're like, where does it takes that first initial turn? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that is, like, I knew it was, like, over when they tried to bring back that one Becky, and then they had
both Beckys on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, because the second Becky, I don't know what that shorty name is, the second Becky, but that Becky that went on to be on that other show with that one buddy with the, what is that buddy name? Scrubs, yeah.
The chat is like, it's just turning into
dude,
Roseanne talk.
I'm like sitting here We're like, dude, our chat is blowing up, and it's all like discussions of Roseanne. Like the chat has never been so active. Does anyone know if Booker comes back? No Booker.
No, fuck Booker. Dude.
Sarah Chalk is her name. Dr. Barbie.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I didn't.
That's a good show.
That whole you dig. I didn't even like that shit. Like, you know, and they even make fun of it when Dan is older DJ, and he's like, they say she's the same, but she isn't the same.
I loved when they did that.
Yeah.
Then they had that cute little thing
Yeah.
at the end where they like
They would do the mirror thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, she's on Rick and Morty as Beth. Yeah.
But yeah, that was a dope cast. John Goodman was great on that. Laurie Metcalf was dope on that. Look at me knowing names and shit.
Look at, you didn't even say who's that buddy. Like right
that
after you
shit.
said who's that buddy a bunch. Like 2 minutes ago. You did so good.
Yeah. No, I've seen the credits so much on that fucking. I've watched Roseanne. I've been rewatching Roseanne.
Yeah.
That is a really good fucking show. Like honestly, for its time, they broke a lot of ground in a lot of regards. Mm-hmm. Like for real, like the fact that it was like this working middle class white people, like true middle class. Mm-hmm. Like not fake and satirical middle class. Like Married with Children.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, no.
Dude, he did all that on a like a shoe salesman salary. Like you
Yeah, he had a house and a car and gave his children money like on the regs.
on the regs. Peg too.
Yeah, his wife do be shopping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Married with Children was like a very like overly exaggerated
Right.
kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
satire.
You know,
My oldest brother, because my family loved Roseanne, and when my mom would be like, "Why don't you watch Roseanne with us?" It's a family thing, and he's like, "I don't need to watch it. I live it." Peg was my goal. Yeah, I relate.
That's funny if you don't know that the wife from Married with Children's name is Peg.
Pegging's my goal.
My goal?
Peg.
Peg.
Peggy. I should stop calling her Peg.
Bottom. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were just naming off.
Yeah. But they nailed that. Like looking at Nancy's character. Like I was recently watching an episode where she starts dating. She comes out as a lesbian, and then Arnie comes back, and he's like, "I want to get back with Nancy," and he's like, "No,
No, you're not.
no, you're not, dude. Like that's a wrap." And they did that. Like they did it. You understand? It is a Midwest ass town. You know what I'm saying? Like that show is like watching it now. I'm like, fuck, man. Like I wish y'all had stopped at that one season, and then those last 2 seasons never did it.
Yeah.
Like
Cut it.
yeah, you need to cut it.
We should. I mean, that's a show. Yeah, you just pretend that didn't happen. You know.
So I didn't watch the counters for that reason, or the new Roseanne or whatever. I was like, I don't want. No, like just no to all of that. And then when Sarah Gilbert, her little fake ass, man. Never mind. I'm shut the fuck up.
Oh my God. The episode was Roseanne, where Roseanne was dressed as a dude and the car broke down at the Lobo.
Oh, that shit's hilarious.
That one's
dude.
really. This has just become the Roseanne podcast. I watched that one the other
episode
day.
is fucking hilarious.
When Dan comes in and
Yeah.
kisses her at
Yeah.
the end. That did something for me, dude. Like I was like, oh damn, that was kind of hot. Like not even because like two dudes kissing. It was like you're so secure.
Yeah.
You know?
Dan was a cool dude.
Dan's a ride or die.
Yeah.
I mean, he had some sketchy seasons.
But that was post the season they should have stopped.
Sure.
So
Right.
like that's when
Like
was
you
another
remember-
jump the shark moment. I was like, y'all jumping the shark because if y'all wanted Dan to have cheated, it should have been sooner. Not later.
Dude, look at that full circle right there. Because Dan is Joe DeGan's goal. Okay.
Yeah.
And Peggy is Kelly's goal. And they ended up, it's Peggy and Dan Connor in the Connors. That's the new mom. I'm
Wait.
sorry, spoiler.
Wait, what?
Peggy Bundy,
Yeah.
Katie,
Kate.
Yeah.
Okay.
is Dan's new wife.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, has this been going on and it just blew my fucking mind?
Yeah, I think it's been going on. Yeah. Euro Pizza fell off a while ago too, and he said, oh shit. Because he only watched in the beginning.
Her name's not Peggy in the show.
No,
is it?
it's not. I
That'd
don't
be
think
crazy.
so. Yeah. We just connected the shows. But I think that's adorable because Peggy is Kelly's goal and Dan is Joe's
Dan
goal.
was
I think
like,
that's a beautiful couple.
Yeah, and the other thing is that I recently am on the season where was it Fisher, that episode where Fisher beat up Jackie and Dan went over there and handled that business. But what was the real G moment was Roseanne says, you better put some alcohol on your hand. And he grabs a beer. He's like, will do. Like, yeah. He's like, and then he's sitting there, and then the cops come, and they're like, yeah, Dan, no, we got to arrest you because and then Roseanne goes, yeah, well, and he goes, no. He's like, this is between me and him. It's fine. He's like, it don't got nothing to do with anybody else. And he was like, bam, I'm going to take this. And I was like, that's right. You were right. You a real G. Because it could have been small town politicking like, yo, dude, he beat up my sister-in-law. But he was like, no, I'm not even going to put her business out there like that.
He hated and loved Jackie at the
Yeah.
same time. There was an episode where Jackie was convinced that Dan was in love with her.
What episode was that?
I don't even remember what else happens in that episode, but he like, I don't know. She's like, Dan, like you got to get it together. I can't remember any of the other context of that episode.
I do like the episode where she talks about how she annoys him, and he's like, you don't know me, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, you don't even remember that she's like, I had a crush on you, and I was like little or whatever.
It is the opposite. It's
And
Dan's
then-
convinced that Jackie's in love with him.
And then
That's what it is.
And then and he was like, oh yeah, and she was like, yeah, you don't even remember, blah blah blah. And then at the end of the episode, he's on the phone or whatever, and he was like, bye Jackie. She's like, bye. He's like, oh, by the way, you were wearing blah 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 blah. It was like a really sweet moment of like, hey dude, like you're my wife's kid sister,
Right.
but you're adorbs, and I do adore you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I love you.
Yeah,
You're my little sister
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
You're my annoying little fucking
sister. Yeah.
That's me.
But that was like great writing, man. I'm sorry, but that is, I've been rewatching it lately, and I was like, damn, this is a really good sitcom. Like,
I wish Kurg was in the chat last week when we were talking about Halloween costumes and him being me for Halloween that one year. That was a fun time. Let's do a thing.
yeah,
Do you want to eat snacks?
yes. Because the weed is hitting.
Well,
Runs on a budget and you don't know what to do. Check out the Dollar Tree Snack Review.
Actually, it's $1.25 now.
I do the $1.25 snack review.
Nah.
Was that spooky?
Dude, I'm scared.
I spent a lot of time making that spooky. So Dollar Tree has all but abandoned Halloween.
Sure.
It is already
It's
Christmas.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'll find like cute little cat ears or something to wear for the podcast.
Nope. Too late.
There was a Santa, like a wooden Santa mask that I could have painted.
Creepy.
Yeah, that would have been creepy. So yeah, no Halloween themed snacks. But we got some motherfucking fruit snacks, unicorn style.
They remind me, the color of them on the packaging reminds me of like the Scooby Doo ones.
Oh, those ones are good.
I'm hopeful. Have you had them yet?
The Scooby Doo ones?
No, these.
These ones, yes.
Oh, don't tell me.
And then we need to wash it down. And with the spookiest drink I can find, whoop whoop, it's some Fago yell. So I'll bring a bag for Lily Rose when we leave. I'm going to start passing Fagos. Now, here's the thing with the cans of Fago. 4-pack of cans, $1.25.
Mm-hmm.
The gummies are opaque, I believe. Yeah, they should be. Yeah, they're very opaque. You cannot see through those suckers. Here, I'll get you the close-up, Amy.
See that?
Spooky.
Spooky. It's like the same color as my skin. Almost.
I think Joe DeGan prefers the
Ooh.
Was that a good ooh or a bad
I
ooh?
haven't tried yet.
Oh.
I'm looking at we've got strawberry, lemon, orange, apple, grape, and blue raspberry. I seem to have strawberry, orange, lemon, ton of apple. Oh. Not the consistency I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, are they a little bit tougher?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not the clear, the transparent ones like Joe DeGan likes.
I don't hate them.
Right.
I do like them.
Right.
Just the sound of us eating gummies. What
Yeah.
an unflattering sound.
I'll get you guys a mute button.
But looking at the packaging here, we clear. This is very My Little Pony, G. Like this might be copyright infringement on these one.
Close.
That's real close, G. So
This is Yummy Yummy by Babito.
yummy, yummy, yummy.
You got what? Ooh, quality guarantee. Made with fruit juice.
Hey, PSA. Companies, we don't give a shit about like fruit juice. Like they act like, oh, I'm gonna add this to it because I know it's in their diet that they want vitamins and fruit. Like it's processed food.
Yeah, you're not fooling anybody.
Yeah.
The Fago flavor is twist, which is lemon lime with other natural flavors, it says.
Some of these flavors are not good.
That Fago to me tastes pretty much like
Sprite?
your basic Sprite or something.
Well, here's the thing. There's a difference between Sprite and Sierra Mist.
Yeah.
Sierra Mist is trash.
Sierra Mist is flat as soon as you open it.
How? How do
Sierra
you
Mist
even
will be
do
like,
that?
shh, and there's a like carbonation.
Yeah, they
It escaped.
They flatten it at the factory.
Find a way to open it without losing the carbonation. Losers. All right, Fago.
Soda like this makes me burp a lot, and yeah, it gives me the hiccups.
It makes me think about miracles.
Yeah. As I was sipping it, I was like, magnets?
How do those work?
No idea.
Yeah, it's just a lemon lime soda.
So 4 of those, 4 cans for $1.25
All of Sierra Mist's carbonation is in here.
is in Fago.
Is in Fago. It is off the bat 100% carbonation.
Yeah, like don't drink this through a straw.
You're gonna die today.
Yeah.
Don't drink it through a straw, G.
If you need to win a burping contest, maybe give it a little chug a lug.
Yeah.
They fill it halfway with liquid and then like add that carbonation to that bitch. So, G.
I need to know from Joe DeGand what his favorite Fago flavor is. I don't know. I don't think this is the first time I've had Fago. It's just like, right? It's just kind of like Aldi soda.
I feel like it's like dollar store soda.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, no disrespect to
Hey,
my
take it back.
Juggalo and Juggalette brothers and sisters.
Fruit punch or mango? Now, is that carbonated, Joe,
Carbonated fruit punch?
or mango?
It could be.
Is that just juice?
They had this one, and they had just straight cola, and I'm not a cola boy.
I don't like cola either. What is in cola that hugs your teeth when you drink it? There's just like a warm, fuzzy jacket.
Yeah, it puts like a nice film on your teeth,
I hate it.
and it's gross.
I hate it. Sometimes I will crave. I can't. I will burp on this podcast.
G,
If I keep
like they
drinking
say this is 130 calories, and I'm like, man, like
0 grams of protein. What?
but it just dissolves in your mouth. Like it'll bubble up, and then you gotta pour a lot to get something that's liquid.
That's what I'm feeling. It's 100% carbonate. It's just like bubbles.
Protein.
Like it just, as you push it back in
It's
your throat,
so-
it just dissolves into little bubbles, and you're like, well, all right.
Carbonated moon mist.
He said the other ones were uncarbonated, the fruit punch and the mango. So that's like a Fago juice.
I think I've had. Do they have strawberry? Because I really like strawberry pop. It's kind of my shit.
Yeah, Fanta.
Fanta.
A
Yes.
big one.
I appreciate. Are you okay? Why
I
do you-
keep trying to drink it.
I know
It
why.
keeps dissolving.
My tongue is numb. I can't do it anymore. I can't. They do. They have a strawberry soda. It's my shit. I appreciate all the businesses in this area that have strawberry soda. There's multiples.
I
Grape
think
is
it's a
pretty
fan.
good.
I think it's a fan favorite in the
Their
area.
grape is pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't like grape pop.
No, it doesn't taste like grape at all. Like it's the artificial grape.
You want to talk about something staining your teeth? Mm-hmm. Grape pop, G. Ugh.
Yeah.
Like,
You want purple teeth? That's not
how
good.
many were in the unicorn thingy?
8 pouches.
8 pouches in a box for $1.25, please.
Wow.
Wait.
Can I have another?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually, so a little peek behind the curtain.
Oh, shit.
I bought 2 boxes, one for like the podcast, and then whatever's left, I'm gonna take over to Craig's for DJ screening tonight. And then I bought a second box for my lunches. Next
Hey,
For $1.25, I'll say that they're
we-
worth.
you need to. I have a discrepancy.
What's up?
You remember I read the flavors to you.
Yeah,
Okay. Strawberry, lemon, orange, apple, grape, and blue raspberry.
that's what the package says.
But the box does not.
What is the? Wait a minute. Hold on. Everyone, stop what you're doing.
Stop it.
We've got breaking news. What does it say on the box?
Yellow is lemon. Red is strawberry. Orange is orange. Green is apple. Blue is blue raspberry. And purple is raspberry?
like this.
Yeah. Has anyone come across a purple? It didn't taste like grape.
That's weird.
I
Well,
have purple.
mistakes aside,
I don't have any purple.
You want? You want my purple?
No, I want you to try it. And tell me, report back.
the
I haven't gotten a blue either. What is that?
uh-oh.
It's not good.
Hold on, let me get a
Here, give it to me and I'll finish.
discrepancy. What flavor just made you make that face?
The purple one?
Is it grape? Is it raspberry? Craig said that's his black licorice face.
Yeah,
feel
for
that.
sure. My black licorice when I think it's like grape or some other flavor.
It's like a betrayal.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't know, but the flavor is just not good.
Not
it
good.
tastes very like chewy, but like has your mom ever like sprayed perfume? Then you walked by it, opened your mouth, and tasted it.
Yes.
That's what it tastes like.
Oh, perfume mouth. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's on the box. No, the package.
Hold on.
One of them says that purple is perfume mouth.
Licorice is bad for dudes.
Wait, what?
Please elaborate.
Yeah, explain
Yeah,
that.
what does that mean?
Show your work.
And I mean, I agree. I think it's bad for everybody.
Oh, sure.
Gives us little boobies.
What?
What?
Breaking news.
Okay, everyone, continue to stop what you're doing. Hold on now.
How is licorice bad for dudes?
Hold on. He says it gives him little boobies. And why is that bad?
Boonies. He's trying to get past the Twitch filter. I'm onto his game. Gives you boonies, guys. Little boonies in your backyard.
Does licorice cause constipation? Sure. Here's what comes up when I just type in does licorice. Does licorice cause constipation? Does licorice raise blood pressure? Does licorice cause diarrhea? Does licorice make you poop? Does licorice have gluten? Does it cause gas? Does it have caffeine? And does it go bad? Nothing about giving you boonies.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. But the thing is, he didn't even specify what kind of licorice. So he's saying
Give
like blanket
you-
all licorice.
Breast.
Because I just bought Twizzlers.
Dude, I love Twizzlers.
I do too.
My girlfriend bought some that were the regular style of Twizzlers, but they were cherry.
Okay. Yeah.
And that was so good. I was like, man,
those
where
are
did you
good.
find these? And she was like, at Farm and Fleet. And I was like, damn you, Farm and Fleet.
Licorice root for breast enlargement?
Farm and Fleet has
Question
really
mark?
good candy.
Yes, licorice has the ability to increase breast size. It is enriched in a thing, which is a type of a thing that the thing carries out a similar task as estrogens do in the female body. And as a result, it helps for breast enlargement.
Right, but then is it one of those things where it's like, you'd have to eat 7 trash bags of licorice a day for 24 years for it to actually...
No, licorice is like,
But it's licorice root.
Well, what is licorice made of, Amy? Then what is licorice made of?
that one tasted really good. They just need a bag of those.
What color was it?
Apple.
Yeah,
Listen.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. The proven way to increase breast size. Increasing breast size with licorice root is not impossible, but it will certainly take a lot of time. Many people are not that patient, like me. So yeah, apparently you gotta eat a lot of it. I don't know. I don't know. It's great for digestion. Oh, then I wonder where the first question is. Does it make you constipated?
Because a lot of things that are good for your digestion can make you constipated if you eat too much of it.
Yeah,
if you have too
that's
much
not good for
fiber,
your
it actually makes
digestion.
you constipated. I hang around old people.
Hey, I get
So
it.
I don't know.
I get it. I'm sorry. I'm scrolling at Twizzlers Wild Berry. They had a bunch of Twizzlers at the donut last night. I'm sorry I missed them. Everybody's getting boobs now. Good for you guys. Peach? I'm sorry. Peach?
I like the
Twizzlers?
different flavored Twizzlers,
Do you
but
fucks with the Poland peels?
yeah, I
like
like
those.
I like the
Those are a
Poland.
totally different flavor.
That's the cherry.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cherry.
that's cherry, which I don't usually like cherry, but I like the Poland peels, and they don't make strawberry because that's the regular flavor of Twizzlers.
Yeah.
They don't make strawberry Poland peels that I know of.
Yeah.
I would love that. I would love the combining of those two things. But here we are.
Unicorns definitely in the top of my Dollar Tree fruit snacks, but mermaids I think are my favorite. Those are usually
Those star ones?
no.
Oh.
No.
So, yeah.
they're
Have we
mermaids.
tried mermaids?
No,
For
I don't think we have.
For the unicorns,
If they have them, I'll get them.
Okay,
but you don't usually.
for the unicorns,
What are you paying for the unicorns?
I'm paying $1.25. I get them 5 quarters.
Same. 5 quarters. 5 out of 5. Fago.
Put 5 on it.
What are you doing?
If I drank soda, I feel like $1.25
For
four
4
cans
is
in Biden's economy is a decent deal.
You should put a sign under it that says, I did that.
Yeah, I had to move a bunch of Biden signs to get to the thing that said I did that.
keeping it real. Like, even for $1.25, I wouldn't go with Fago. I'm not a big Fago fan, unless it's the red can.
What's the red? Is that the...
I don't know what flavor that is. It's just red and fire. I don't know what it is, but that one is really good. It's a red can Fago. That's the only one. Otherwise, $1.25.
I would pay 25 cents for 1 can of Fago. Maybe.
Yeah.
I would pay 2 dimes and a crusty nickel.
So why the only way I'd pay $1.25 for multiple cans of Fago is if I could take them to an ICP concert and sell them for like $7 a can.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
That's business.
So we're all on
okay.
the same page. We wouldn't go with the Fago.
Don't want to do
Yeah.
it. I don't want to do it again. No.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tim. You ruined my son.
Yeah, I brought you something really, really good and really, really bad. Hey, that's Dollar Tree,
Hey,
baby.
Thank you for the.
Thank you.
Yeah. I do like the unicorns.
Is this our first 0 quarters?
No, those Cosmo brownies were trash.
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh,
right.
and then we were just saying too how like those weren't even the ones that we like, and we've never seen them at Dollar Tree again. So just today,
Someone
we were
just dropped them
thanks,
off.
Thanks for that, Dollar Tree.
Someone just dropped them off. I said, no, thank you.
I feel like the one we go to though, they're like almost like not restocking their shelves. So I wonder if it's gonna be there in a couple weeks.
Interesting.
Yeah.
My mom was on a hunt for cranberry and ginger ale.
She hasn't found it.
No, she found it, and like she found some. But what happened was like I guess everybody goes to the same distributor for it, and that distributor wasn't sending any down.
Damn.
It was so like all of the stores was just down to whatever they had. And so then my girlfriend saw some at the store. Perfect. This shit is terrible. And she bought a whole gang of them, and I had to drop it off. And my mom was like, "You don't know how much this means to me." She's telling my girlfriend that or whatever. But what's funny about it was like it was almost like a dowry. Like, like my mom was like, "Yo, you can have my daughter. Thanks for finding my Canada Dry cranberry ginger ale. So she has like 20 bottles of it.
I love that. I love it, honestly.
But yeah. Yeah, when you find your thing, that's the reason why the at the Dollar Tree, a lot of the dollar stores, they get a lot of different little stuff that like is not everywhere else. Mm-hmm. So then you start liking it, and then it be gone.
Yeah, and then they get rid of it.
Yeah,
They just cycle through shit.
yeah,
Hey, you want to play a game?
yeah.
Two
Truth and a lie.
Do you want to play a game?
He said. Two truths and a lie.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Two truths and
And a lie.
woo 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 woo.
Two truths and a lie.
Lie. We worked really hard on that song. Thank you.
I made it spooky.
Ooh, two truths and a lie. Lies are scary and hurt people.
But so does the truth sometimes.
A lot of times.
Most of the time. Maybe continue to lie to me, actually.
Two truths and a lie.
Ooh, spooky.
Two truths and a
Who wants to go first? Oh, we have a theme.
What's our theme?
Driving.
Okay. I'll go first.
Okay.
So I used to work a job that I had a company vehicle, and one day on my way to work, a nice young lady turned her vehicle directly into mine and crashed into the side of my vehicle. Gave the police officer her insurance. I went to quick care. I mean, like, just because why not? Like, it was completely her fault, and her insurance was going to pay for it anyway. And yep, got there, did my thing, and then the next day got called into the boss's office to be informed that that nice young lady actually did not have insurance at all.
She lied.
And that between me and the company, we had to figure out how to pay that medical bill. Yeah.
That solves it. That lady is a liar.
We did it.
She's the liar.
Two truths and a lie.
Ooh.
two truths and a lie.
I'll go.
Right.
When I was younger, in my 20s, a boy broke up with me via text message. So I drove to Iowa, where he was, to make him do it to my face. But the thing is like, you're like really, really mad for like the first half of the trip, right? And then you're 2 hours in and you're like, this is a little irrational.
Yeah. But you fuck it, I'm here.
Can't go back now.
Can't go back.
I'm like 2 miles past halfway point. Like, no turning back now. Sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, I drove a long way to get broken up to. I got, my heart broken via text message, and then I just wanted it done in person.
No.
So,
Mine is I had to drive back from California, and
woof.
yeah, and I stopped and it was wintertime, and it was like mid-November. It's probably like it was like mid-November, and I'm driving and my homegirl was like, "Yo, are you coming and kicking it and stopping through?" And now, mind you, I'm driving a Toyota Corolla. And so I'm driving and I'm talking to her and I'm white knuckling and I'm black and I'm white knuckling through these fucking mountains because there's a snowstorm. I get out to Denver. It's clear. I check the weather. My homegirl come through. We smoking. We partying. You can stay the night at my place. Blah blah. Get fucked up. Da da. I'm like, you know what, dude? I think I can beat it.
Oh,
I think I can beat this
you
storm.
crazy bitch.
And she was like, dude, like, you just been driving. I was like, no, I got to keep going. I'm going to keep going. And she was like, all right, let me know, like, yo, just keep letting me know that you're good or whatever. Shout out to April. And so I got 3 energy drinks. Snack. I went stocked up. Vroom. Gee. Fuck you, Nebraska.
Fuck Nebraska.
Gee. But it was clear. It was clear. Driving. I pull over, sleep for a half hour, driving. I make it back to Illinois. Get to my homie's crib. We smoke a big ass fucking, like, what is that shit? A bong. I eat, crash, slept for 13 hours, wake up, go out, like, go to Smoker Square, snow. Like 6 inches
Damn.
of snow. I had beat the fucking storm, G.
Nice.
I had beat the storm.
Killed it.
2 truths and a lie.
Kirk Blaze suggests we do it in the Family Ties theme. We got 2 truths, baby, and a lie. Sha-na-na-na.
2 truths, baby, and a lie.
Sha-na-na-na. We got 2 truths, baby, and a lie. I like it. What do you guys think? Who is lying to you today? Did Timmy get into an accident
No.
in his work truck? She was not insured.
What type of driver is Timmy?
Oh, God. Tim scares the shit out of me.
What? Is this true?
Yes.
My girlfriend won't look at me. What's happening right now?
I like to think that his road rage has gotten better, but then one time, like, okay, this weird thing happens. Every time we leave Two Brothers Roundhouse, okay, we drive separately usually, and we leave around the same time, but like I stop for gas and I lose him completely, right? And then once we get to our hometown, I end up right behind him, and I'm like, oh, there's my brother. The first time this happens, I'm just like cruising along, not thinking anything, just driving. And I know he's in front of me, and I know we're coming up to a light where he goes straight and I'm going to turn. And that's where I'm going to be like, hey, it was me the whole time. And so I get there, and like Adele looks over at me, and she could have murdered me. Like, and then she like, her face just like relaxes. And then she's like, she looks at Tim and obviously says, it's your sister. And Tim's like, oh, Jesus Christ. And they roll down the window, and they're like, Adele was like, I had words for you. And I'm like, what did I do? And they're like, you were riding our ass. And I was like, I was? Like, and I can only imagine the things that my brother was saying about me in the car in front of me. I didn't try to. But now when that happens, I am like 7 car lengths back. I'm like, nope, I'm going to be good today. Anyway, is Tim a liar? Did I lie about getting my heart broken and driving to get my heart broken in person?
Hey, and I don't to keep it real with you, Aimee. I done been there.
You know what I mean?
I done been there, G. Like, I remember driving 7.5 hours. I'm like, it's over.
But you have that moment. That's
Where
way
you like,
longer than my trip. But yeah, you have that moment. You're like, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? Like, I could just go home.
Yeah.
Nope, too far. And then like the little crazy kicks in again, and you're. Look, Craig said it's KB. Aimee is crazy enough to do that, and Tim will gladly take free health care.
Hells yeah.
Thanks, Craig. That's very kind. Or did KB drive and beat a snowstorm? He slept for 13 hours. That's a good sleep.
Yeah.
I've been there too.
That's oh man, when you finally get that good deep, because I was over at the homie's crib and I was in their basement and it was just like dark, cold.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the sleep you wake up. You're like, what day is it?
Yeah.
I'm looking at a clock. Is it AM or PM?
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't know. It's
Yeah.
cold out, so it's dark most of the time, you know?
Yeah.
All right, well, Kirgy's vote is that it is KB.
I feel like if this Two Truths and a Lie was about Roseanne, the chat would be a little
Yeah.
more active.
Yeah. Is it Darlene? Is it Blarlene?
Darlene or Blarlene? Or Tarlene. That's Tim. Tarlene.
Darlene.
Joe DeGan thinks it's me. Joe DeGan's never seen my crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Craig, who is my brother, my actual brother, is like, yeah, Aimee would do something. God damn it.
Craig heard that story and was like, well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course that happened.
Hey,
What do you mean?
That scoring Hey, recently I watched Waiting to Exhale.
Yeah. Yeah. I fucking love that movie so much.
Because the scoring in that is hard. Angela Bassett's character, where she is smoking that cigarette in the fire department,
felt that.
walks up to her, and they're like, ma'am, you can only burn trash. She's like, it is trash.
That's like the most beautiful shots of her.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Ma'am, you can only burn trash. It is trash. Burn G's whole
Dumped all his clothes out his closet in that car. Arson. No, I've felt it. I have felt it. Let me point out that Kurg in the chat said she just stopped being crazy not that long ago. No, she's still crazy. She's just more contained. She's more manageable.
Can you be contained?
I will admit, had some moments within the last couple years that I have gone. Somebody accused me of stealing from them, and that shit pisses me off really bad. And it was not like, hey, you took this from me. It was, you took my like debit card information and bought a bunch of shit.
Whoa.
And like, he's absolutely wrong. Nobody stole his shit. He's just a paranoid dude.
Yeah.
Who's been in jail for a while and doesn't understand technology. Because he's like, it says right here, john@example.com. And he'd be like,
Sir, my name is not John.
Yeah.
but he was like, I don't know. When I go onto Amazon, there's a bunch of ads for like podcast equipment. And you have a podcast?
Coincidence?
I think
I'm
not.
like, do you think that if I were to have stolen your debit card, that the things that I look for on my Amazon are then going to pop up on your Amazon? Do you think that that's how that works? Because it is not. So I got so frustrated because this was on a phone call, right? Of trying to explain to him that, like, what are you even talking about? Right? If there's a charge, if I had your debit card, you're not going to get an email like saying what my purchase is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to make that clear, and he's not listening to me and just like, I don't know. You
Yeah.
have a podcast. I'm like, do you know how many people have podcasts?
Yeah.
So many. God damn it. So I did get irrationally mad, and he also lives down the street from me. So I went over there and I was like, you can come outside and like
Yeah.
talk to me. He wouldn't. I was a little crazy that day.
So yeah, two truths and a lie.
We have it's either KB or it's Aimee. We've ruled out that nobody thinks Timmy's a liar, but we need somebody. We need somebody to break this tie. Who was it? Who could it be?
Adele, do you know who the liar is? No. Oh, who do you think is lying?
I feel like Amy's lying.
Ouch. Sorry. Kelly Green also thinks Amy's lying. All right. Timmy, are you lying?
No.
No, that happened.
I'll take the shit out of that free healthcare.
Yeah, that's true. KB, are you lying?
No. I'm not lying. I really did do that shit.
Yeah, I lied.
It was Indiana,
And it-
not Iowa.
No, I've never done that. It does sound like something I would do, though.
Yeah.
Which is why I thought it would work. But it didn't. Thank you guys for not thinking that I was capable. You know, I am. I am capable. But I did not.
You got your own brother. Like,
Yeah.
he for sure was like, oh, yeah, you did that.
I know.
That's you.
I know. Yeah.
That's you. Now, I'm gonna say this real quick. I had chose an artist for bad lyrics.
Oh, no. Oh, I know where you're going.
Oh, you're going to
But
get some stands at
I was going to say, we're going to get canceled.
And I'm gonna hold on to that artist because that artist has bad lyrics too.
Okay.
But so whenever I drive over to the podcast, I usually try to listen to a new music album, like a new album. And so that came out this past weekend or whatever, that past weekend, because I'm working out of creating a music show.
I like that. Could you send me the ones you're listening to?
Yeah,
I want to listen along with you.
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And so
Not today's, though.
yeah. And so, swear to God, I have never listened to a Taylor Swift album ever. I've only ever heard the singles.
Right.
Like whatever was the single that was on the radio and popular,
That's the one.
that's the songs I've heard of her. So I was like, you know what? A lot of her, it's getting mixed reviews, and that's the album, if I'm not a fan of someone, I want to listen to. Because if I'm hearing both sides of it, then it's like, oh, this is an interesting album. Let me listen to it. So driving over here, listening to it, and I'm telling you, Taylor Swift has provided me an experience I have never experienced driving and listening to a new album. My God. It's terrible. It is really, really bad. Like the lyrics are really, 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 really bad. And so the person that was supposed to be a focus for this week is
We're not doing
we're
it.
not doing that person. We're doing Taylor Swift. So I come into the podcast. Mm-hmm. It's before the show, whatever. Amy's like, all right, let's do, like what's, and I was like, dude, I got to tell you about this because this is freaking wild. Like, this is a terrible album. And we listened to 3 songs. And for Aimee, it was 3 too many.
I was like, okay, that's enough. That was enough.
Now, which one out of the 3, and just by the titles, okay, y'all tell me which one y'all want a terrible lyric breakdown to. You have Karma, you have Mastermind, and you have Vigilante Shit. Karma, Mastermind, Vigilante Shit. Which one y'all want?
I think I was in the room for Mastermind, and those were some unsettling lyrics.
It was problematic. It was. I did not like it. Vigilante shit. We got
Vigilante-
1 for Karma and 2 for vigilante shit.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
don't,
no, yeah,
wait,
definitely
don't
can't
do that.
She will show up.
Yeah, she's knocking
Right
at
now.
the
The
door.
siren song right there.
Fat Boy's
Yeah.
gonna start crying. We're gonna open the door. He's gonna have Taylor Swift in his mouth.
Yeah. She's going to be like, you owe me $32,000.
Don't be doing that now.
All right. Vigilante shit.
She's only a Learjet away.
Draw the cat eye sharp enough to kill a man. You did some bad things, but I'm the worst of them. Sometimes I wonder which one will be your last lie. They say looks can kill, and I might try. I don't dress for women. I don't dress for men. Lately, I've been dressing for revenge. I don't start shit, but I can tell you how it ends. Don't get sad, get even. These are these like wannabe mean girl platitudes. It's so obnoxious. Like, dear God. I don't start shit, but I can tell you how it ends. Don't get sad, get even. So on the weekends, I don't dress for friends. Lately, I've been dressing for revenge. What the fuck does that mean? She needed cold, hard proof, so I gave her some. She had the envelope. Where you think she got it from?
Oh,
You snitching?
damn.
Damn, right? Now she gets the house, gets the kids, gets the pride. Picture me thick as thieves with your ex-wife. Wait, the side chick is out here. Fam, this shit is terrible. Thick as thieves with your ex-wife. That's wild. And she looks so pretty.
Now she's just gonna simp for the ex-wife. huh?
Yeah. I was like, bitch, you were okay. Driving in your Benz. Lately, she's been dressing for revenge. She don't start shit, but she can tell you how it ends. Don't get sad, get even. So on the weekends, she don't dress for friends. Lately, she's been dressing for revenge. Ladies always rise above. Ladies know what people want. Someone want kind and fun. The lady simply had enough while he was doing lines and crossing all of mine.
She did something when she was like, when she wrote that,
Yeah.
she was like, yes.
Yes, he's doing
Yes.
lines.
He's doing lines
While
and
he's
crossing them.
them.
Yes.
Yes, slave.
You're welcome, TikTok.
Oh my God.
All right. Someone told his white collar crimes to the FBI. See, this is hard snitching, G.
Yes. You're the FBI, Taylor?
This is hard snitching, G. Like, who was you fucking? Like,
Damn.
all right. And I don't dress for villains or for innocents. And it's like INNOCENTS. It's not INNOCENCE.
Clever girl.
Yeah. I'm on my vigilante shit again. Again. What?
Girl.
I don't start shit, but I could tell you how it ends. Don't get sad, get even. So on the weekends, I don't dress for friends. Lately, I've been dressing for revenge.
Is that the end of it?
Yeah.
It's about Taylor getting proof of her friend's husband cheating on her or something like that. I
How
know
do you know
every
that?
every
How the fuck am I supposed to know that?
Yeah, you're a
that's
pizza.
what they're
How do you know that?
talking about. That's what we were talking about. Like Taylor Swift fans are wonderful people. Okay, now that they're not listening.
No, but like they
It's
doing
like
fan fiction shit.
No, they like investigate the songs and are like, this is about this and this is about this person and this, and then yeah, it's like a whole fucking yeah. I want to
But
read.
why? But wait, hold up. But if she know that shit, why is she playing into that shit? Like,
Because it makes a good song.
but it doesn't. It doesn't.
He's doing lines while crossing them.
Because
KB.
I know T Swizzle watch it. Teasy.
Yeah, she's in the chat.
She's in the chat.
Yeah.
No. These lyrics are terrible. And honestly, me reading them helped them just a scooch.
Okay.
This album is horrible. And Stankley,
Producer Stankley.
producer Stankley said this is a good... Yo, I'm burning. Yo, let me tell you
He,
something.
he called me while we were
If
listening.
Renaissance don't win over this shit,
We got problems. Stankley called while we were listening to it. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to get off the phone and continue listening to this terrible Taylor Swift song. And he was like, oh, it's so good. So good. And I said, and this is why. This is why
they keep gassing
Aren't
her.
together.
This is terrible.
this is why we're splitting.
That shit is trash. This is a horrible. Like she literally made me say, "What the fuck?" Through a lot of songs. A lot of songs. There are a lot of what the fuck moments. What did she just say moments? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It is really lyrically. This is really bad. And if it was me just trying out like to see because it's a new album, like just checking out Taylor Swift, and wow, if this is y'all queen, y'all know, if this is y'all queen of music, no.
I want to read
Nah,
Mastermind because I think it's.
Yeah.
I want
This is
to.
fucked up.
I want to. Yeah. If
This-
anybody else wrote this, I feel like we'd be like,
Yeah.
red flag.
Red flags. Red flags. This song is a red flag.
All right.
It's bloody.
Mastermind goes a little something like this. Once upon a time, I feel like a lot of her songs start. Like All right. Once upon a time, the planets and the fates and all the stars aligned. You and I ended up in the same room at the same time, and the touch of a hand lit the fuse of a chain reaction of counter moves to assess the equation of you. Checkmate, I couldn't lose. What if I told you none of it was accidental, and the first night that you saw me, nothing was going to stop me. I laid the groundwork, and then just like clockwork, the dominoes cascaded in a line. What if I told you I'm a mastermind, and now you're mine? It was all by design, because I'm a mastermind.
Fam, tell me that does not sound so manipulative and like
It's so manipulative.
like, hey, you thought that like just through happenstances happened. No. I am such a manipulative person that I pull strings to make sure
I made
that-
sure all of that
Yeah.
happened. She goes on to say, you see, all the wisest women had to do it this way. The fuck they
But
did.
what?
Because we were born to be, she said, because
Yeah.
she thinks she's one of the wisest women.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were born to be the pawn in every lover's game. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Strategy sets the scene for the tale. I'm the wind in our free-flowing sails and the liquor in our cocktails. What if I told you none of it was accidental, and the first night that you saw me, I knew I wanted your body.
This is how boring bitches say they're the baddest bitch. Dude, what is this manipulative ass shit? Like,
I knew I wanted your body. I laid the groundwork, and then just like clockwork, the dominoes cascaded in a line. What if I told you I'm a mastermind, and now you're mine? It was all my design, because
Now
I'm a
you're mine.
mastermind. No one wanted to play. This is just therapy, this part.
yeah.
No one wanted to play with me as a little kid. That made me sad, honestly. I was like, oh. And then you had to write this shitty song? No one wanted to play with me as a little kid. So I've been scheming like a criminal ever since to make them love me and make it seem effortless. This is the first time I've felt the need to confess. And I swear I'm only cryptic and...
This is basic bitches Eminem right here.
All right.
Hey, let me stop talking shit, cause
All right.
like she doing her thing or whatever.
It-
But this is just not a good album.
it's just the chorus again. Nothing was gonna stop me. I laid the groundwork. You saw and then saw a wide smirk on your face. You knew the entire time. You knew that I'm a mastermind, and now you're mine. Yeah, all you did was smile, because I'm a mastermind. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
It's worse with the music
Yeah,
that we can't play.
you're right.
We will get.
But we could. What we did.
Murdered.
Them lyrics was terrible.
I am honestly
album
worried
is
about
not
my
good.
safety at this point.
That album is
I think
not
we
good.
talk too much shit.
Okay, well, I stand by it. Not Aimee, but me. KB stands by it because I
KB,
actually listen
Just
to
be
it.
safe.
No, I don't fuck them. No, I should be able to say that, like, I'm objectively looking at this shit. Like, there's the song Maroon is good.
Okay.
That is a good song on there where I thought, like, okay, but the rest of it is just like, just random platitudes that, like, that would have had Tumblr popping a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like there's such a weird play on the victimization of herself, and then trying to be the villain and a bad guy.
Sure.
But it's like she has a song called Anti-Hero. And, like, so far listening to this album, I'm just like, and Grant, I do not know shit about her I don't know shit about Taylor Swift.
Like, I don't know your life.
I don't know. I literally don't know shit about Taylor Swift. I was just like, I ain't never listened to an album. This is getting mixed reviews. Let me check it out. So, like, this was the first album that I ever listened to by her, and I was like, wow, this is not good. Like, this is just not a good album.
I'm good on listening to any more of it.
Yeah.
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 Fine with it.
Yeah. So that like, I don't know. And for people to be like, oh man, you bogus for going, like, nah, like, I objectively listened to it. I didn't give a shit either way. I just like good music. So I was checking out. Like I said, there's one song that I liked, and then the rest of that was just like.
You did get through the whole thing?
No, I got to finish up because I have, I think, 3 songs left.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. And this is like, it's really, like the lyrics is just.
Craig just said I'd respect her if she was on Roseanne. Becky 3.
That's Becky's daughter. Dude, and rewatching it, Becky was such a bitch.
I know. I can't
Like,
stand her.
even more so when you rewatch it.
Full circle. Back to Roseanne. That's fine. We should call this episode Roseanne's Halloween special. She made good tornadoes. Oh, man. Do you remember that episode? They were
Yeah.
little kids.
And
Just a splash of soda.
yeah.
The rest was just alcohol. Oh, that was disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah, and when the mom came
Oh, my God.
over
Taylor
mad-
Swift never would have been able to survive the Connors. Are you kidding? They would make her cry immediately.
They have Taylor Swift dating DJ.
Something. Something stupid. Something stupid. You got any roses to give out? Or any bag of dicks that
Oh, yeah.
anybody needs to eat?
Yeah, people can eat some dicks.
All right.
Yeah, we got some dicks. Okay, let's do that.
Eat a dick.
Spooky dick.
Spooky dick. Ooh.
You draw the little ghost face on the condom and shit. And just, put it,
Ooh.
just buy a condom like 2 sizes too big, so it's like.
Most of these dudes be doing that anyway, Katie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
See, like the condom's still in me, but you not. Like.
What happened? What happened here?
Oh yeah. So my dick is to people. I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. To all the motherfuckers that sat up there and decided to make a comment about attention-seeking individuals who took up way too much of an entire news cycle for the past about 2-3 weeks. And you sat up there and you said dumb shit like playing chess. He's a genius. Yada, 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 yada. All y'all eat dicks. Every last one of you. And the reason why is because, like, we need to get to a point where we can objectively say that, sometimes, regardless of, free speech and all that type of shit, we need to tell some motherfuckers to sit down and chill the fuck out and get your life together. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just Charlie Sheen to me.
Winning.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the same type of shit. And Charlie Sheen, much worse. He should have been gone. Anyway. But, like, I'm just saying, like, it's wild to me. Like, they don't need you to defend them. Y'all are going out on these ledges defending motherfuckers that, like, clearly don't care. Mm-hmm. So, like, why are you saying dumb shit and then you sit up here arguing, looking stupid? And it's like, none of us have the bandwidth, the contracts, the insight, or anything to really say anything beyond what we see of what we're given. That is it. All any speculation or whatever you need to do or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Enough with that shit. Enough with it. Like, I'm so tired of, like what I'm tired of is, and all of you can eat a dick, is that as humans, we're going to be wrong sometimes. Mm-hmm. Just take the L and be like, damn, I was wrong about that. Damn. All right. We don't even give a shit. I'm not going to go back to your post and be like, ha, 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 or some bullshit.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, I don't give a shit.
How'd that work out for you?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. So it's just like, eat a dick, dog. Like, you don't, bro, y'all don't even fight for your homie's business like that. Fight for your,
real.
you know what I'm saying? Fight for your local government and businesses and all that. Put that energy towards that shit. Elections coming up and y'all ain't said shit about any of the candidates that's in your fucking race near you, but you got all types of commentary. Listen, the local political shit is just as interesting. Mm-hmm. No lie.
Go look.
See who's trying to run your county, your board, your district, your state. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, focus on that shit. So, yeah, y'all, and the funny thing is like, those are the motherfuckers, ironically, there's bigger problems in the world than this. Yeah, so why are you talking about it then?
Mm-hmm. Right. You're right. You are correct. Also, go vote.
Go vote. Make sure you register. And y'all, finally, and with these same people, stop reading headlines. Know what a satire site is.
Go study your ballot.
Go actually read. Like, read. Like, actually read. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so, yes, all of y'all eat a dick and read. The more you know. Do-do-do.
Eat a dick.
I'll get you, my lady. I'll get you, my pretty.
What did you say first?
I'll get you, my lady.
Oh man, what a time. KB, you had so many shows.
Yeah.
How did it go? How did everything go?
It went great, but like I'm tired.
Yeah.
And I have one more show tonight, which I don't want to go to.
Hate when that happens.
Like, I really just want to go home and like just cry.
Chill. Yeah.
Yeah. Like.
But then you're good for a bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. And but yeah, it's been great. The speakeasies have been great in Des Plaines and St. Charles, and it was great seeing Cameron and at Chicago Underground at the Beat Kitchen. That was a great time. I actually got that set recorded. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
And then I have a lot of cool shows coming up.
Hell yeah.
But one of the ones that's a really cool one that's coming up is going to be at Two Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be, what is that, Blackout Wednesday before Thanksgiving. And it is on Aurora Comics. So it's me, Xavier Lamont, Rudy Ruiz, Matt Drufkey, Ken Flores, and
Nice.
Jeff Hall.
That's gonna be too good of a
Holy
fucking show.
smokes.
Yeah.
It's a really good show.
Yeah. So that's gonna, and it's free 99.
You could charge for that show. Damn.
So that's gonna be it. And SNL Still Not Friday is always Two Brothers every Thursday, except for obviously Thanksgiving Thursday.
We have a really cool show coming up too on November 15th. It's going to be at Mojo's. It is a Tuesday. We're not going to have an open mic that week. We do say we're there every Tuesday, except this Tuesday, this particular Tuesday. But it goes to a good cause. It's for the Guardian Angel Home. I think it's going to be a ticketed event. I have to look into that. But yeah. Shots and giggles, shits and donuts, done for the year. But we'll be back full force in January. And of course, see you next Tuesday, comedy open mic, most Tuesdays, in the Speakeasy of Mojo's in downtown Plainfield.
And y'all have been doing a dope job of like sharing us. Please continue to share us.
Yeah.
Watch us. Our numbers are doing so much going up. Like I'm noticing consistency and so we are we love that and we appreciate that. People are rocking their and liking their THC gear.
Yeah.
So this week I'll put up some more links to the original OG gear and then the fall gear because I got to get me some fall.
I'm gonna make a big old batch of stickers too. Handing those out. I would love to give those out to people in different states and then just keep some and then put some around. Timmy, have you been streaming again?
Yeah, I stream every now and again at Blazed One on Twitch, which has been a lot of fun. Tonight, we're having a little screening for the homie DJ. Him and his buddy made a Halloween musical called Season of the Cursed. And we're going to go screen it on a projector in a backyard.
Nice.
Yeah, but you can actually check it out. He's got a YouTube channel that's Splathouse Ideas on YouTube. Splathouse is 2 words. And DJ also has a Dungeons and Dragons podcast called Eldritch Journeys, which if you're a nerd and like podcasts, please, it's really good. Check it out. I would recommend doing his current story arc called Puzzle Valley. It's very, very good.
Nice. Kirk is suggesting we make chicken nugget stickers. We could probably make
Oh,
that.
yeah, we definitely can do some chicken nugget stickers
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, we can do that. We can
For
make that happen.
sure.
For sure. Hey, it's been a lot of fun. I hope everybody has a really great Halloween.
Yes, be safe, have a good time.
Are we here next week?
Yes, we are.
All right. Well, we'll be back. We'll be back. Damn. We'll be back next week. With the Happy Corner podcast. That fucked me up.
Bye.
Bye. It's going to be spooky.
It's time to laugh. 'Cause boredom is just torture. KB and Aimee have this world out of order. Pull up but share is the happy
I'm a
corner.
Lying hurts my feelings.
Thunder sounds.